Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my YouTube channel. You can subscribe, you can like the page. This is the site for Mr. Jinda, or you can subscribe to my channel. Okay, we are going to look at introduction to computers. Yes, as you've seen, presented by Ogipa Jinda. Yes. Now, in computer lessons, most of us we know to say computers. Nowadays, the life that we are living in, we are using computers. Right? We are no longer in paper-based. Technology is full of technology. People are doing this and this using computers, sending messages and whatever those computers. So it's a nice subject that we are going to do. Otherwise, enjoy my lesson. Yes. So first, we're going to look at some learners' outcomes. Learners' outcomes. Then I have got two learning outcomes that we're going to look at. So number one, we're going to define what a computer is. After defining what a computer is, we're going to explain the meaning of the terms. These terms, right? Hardware, software, information, and communication, and the communication technologies. Right? We understand those terms. So at the end of the lesson, as we do this, you need to understand these terms that you've been given. So now, what is a computer? You've heard what a computer is. A lot of people are talking what a computer is. Now, what is that computer? So now, a computer is any electronic device, a program to install, retrieve, and process information. So a computer is an electronic device. When we talk about electronic device, it means electronic device. These are devices that uses electricity. So this gadget, it uses electricity for it to boot up. Without the power, the electricity can't boot up. So when it boots up, you also installs things like informations and a lot of data. You can put songs. You can put also it also retrieves. You can also bring back those lost information, and it also process information. I think you understand by that. In other terms, this computer, we can also say it's an ICT. ICT, it means information and communication technology. So what does it mean when we talk of information and technology, information and communication technology? What do we mean? So it is defined as a diverse set of technology, tool and resources used to transmit, store, create, and share exchange of information. So you can share in ICT information, you can store, you can create using the computer. So an electronic device for storing, process data, typically in binary. So it means the computer stores informations in a binary language. The language that the computer understands is a binary form of language, according to the instruction that you given to the computer. Are you there? Yes. So now let's talk about the two things here. So the computer is made up of two parts. Number one, it's made up of a hardware, and we define the hardware as this is a physical device. These are physical parts of the computer that we can see, touch. For example, a mouse, a keyboard. Those are types of those are examples of a hardware. Those we can touch them, can feel them, feel them. Eh? Those are physical parts. Even a monitor itself is what? It's a physical part of the computer. Then when we look at a software, it's the second one. It's made up of two parts. So when we talk of a software is an operating system and a program that controls and gives instruction to the machine. There's a set of instruction in short, a set of instruction that tells the computer what to do. Are we there? So you tell the computer what to do, you command it. So those are sets of instructions. So So we as that area as I mentioned, so the computer is made up of two parts, which is the hardware and the software. And we said a hardware, these are physical parts of the computer, and the software, these are set of instructions that tells the computer what to do. Think you've gotten that clear. We also look at information and communication. So how do you define an information? An information is a stimulus that has meaning in the context. So it means for it to be an information, there must be some data that has been collected for it to be an information. Are we there? So, for example, you are writing a letter. Those things that you want to write in, you first draft them. When you write them properly, you make them to be a meaningful. So those are set of instructions that are meaningful at the end of the day. Okay? So when information is entered into this stored in the computer, it is generally referred as to data. Are you there? When the information is entered in the what? You just have that information, but when you put it in the computer, that information becomes the what? It becomes the data. So it is generally referred as data. After processing such as formatting and printing out, data can gain and perceived as the information. I think you've gotten that right. There. So technology is the activity of designing or constructing a program in a computer. That's a technology. So when somebody is designing and constructing and programming, doing a programming in the computer using the knowledge of the computer, that's what is doing a program. Yeah, I think that you've got it right. The last one is communication technology. Communication technology is referred as the message or information among people and their machines through the use of technology. This process of information can help people to make decisions, solve problems, and control. So people send messages through WhatsApp, through emails, through Facebook. That's communication technology. People are able to communicate. Facebook, Twitter, all those sites. People are able to communicate. Nowadays, people can somebody's in America, somebody's in Zambia. They're able to chat using WhatsApp, using emails. Those are the things that we're. So that's communication. What technology? Making decision from one point to another. Let's do this. They do this. People can send softwares. People can send data far away from each other within time. So those are the things that we look at when we talk of a computer. So now, so that's the end of our lesson, and thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. You can subscribe, you can like my video. Yes, as we continue learning on this, please subscribe and like my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. We'll meet you in the next session that will do some things. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.